You're about to change your spark plugs thinking it's a simple job, but you could be minutes away from destroying your engine. I'm talking about catastrophic damage that'll cost you thousands, all because you didn't know the critical steps. And the biggest risk? Almost nobody talks about it until it's too late. I've been a master technician for 17 years, and I've seen more engines destroyed during spark plug changes than you'd believe. Today, I'm revealing the critical things you must know before touching your spark plugs and the risks that can turn a $100 job into a $5,000 nightmare. And risk number 3 has destroyed more engines than anything else on this list. Breaking plugs in the head. Let's start with the nightmare scenario, breaking a spark plug off in the cylinder head. When this happens, you're looking at hours of labor and potentially pulling the head to extract the broken plug. The main culprit is carbon buildup that glues the spark plug threads into the head over time. This is especially common on engines past the recommended spark plug change interval. When you try to remove a seized plug, the porcelain insulator can break away from the metal shell, leaving the threaded portion stuck in the head. Here's what most people don't know. Spray penetrating oil around the base of each plug and let it soak for at least 30 minutes, preferably overnight. This breaks down the carbon. Also critical, the engine must be completely cold. A hot engine means expanded metal, which makes removal harder and increases brake risk. And never force it. If a plug won't turn with reasonable force, stop. Apply more penetrant, wait longer, try again. Forcing it is how you break plugs. Cross-threading the new plugs. You've got the old plugs out successfully. Now comes the moment where one careless mistake can ruin your day. Cross-threading a spark plug is incredibly easy and incredibly expensive to fix. Spark plug threads are fine pitch and delicate. If you start threading a plug in at even a slight angle, you'll cross-thread it. Once you cross-thread a spark plug hole, you've damaged the aluminum threads in the head. Now you need a thread repair with a helicoil, $300 to $600 per hole. Here's the critical technique. Always start threading spark plugs by hand, not with a ratchet, by hand with your fingers. Thread it in several full turns by hand before you ever touch it with a tool. If it doesn't thread in smoothly and easily by hand, stop. Back it out and check the threads. The plug should thread in almost effortlessly by hand for at least 3 or 4 full turns. Also, make sure the plug hole is clean. Dirt or debris can prevent proper seating and cause cross-threading.
Dropping debris into the cylinder. Remember I said risk 3 has destroyed more engines than anything else? When you remove a spark plug, you've created an open hole directly into your combustion chamber. Drop anything into that hole and you are done. The spark plug well accumulates dirt, oil, and grime over time. When you remove the plug, all that contamination is right there ready to fall in. Here's what happens. You drop something in, you don't realize it, you finish the job, start the engine, and that debris gets crushed between the piston and cylinder head. Best case, you damage the piston. Worst case, you bend a valve, crack a piston, or score the cylinder wall. Any of these means engine rebuild, $5,000 to $10,000. We've seen engines destroyed by a single small bolt that fell into a cylinder. The customer didn't realize it, started the engine, heard a horrible noise. Too late, the damage was done. The prevention is critical. Before removing any plug, clean the area around it thoroughly. Use compressed air to blow out the spark plug wells. Get all the dirt out before the plugs come out. And when the plugs are out, cover the holes. Use shop rags, tape, anything to prevent debris from falling in. Never leave a cylinder open and unattended. If you do drop something in, do not start the engine. You need to retrieve it with a magnet or vacuum. Starting the engine causes catastrophic damage. Wrong torque specification. You've got the plugs in and threading smoothly. Now you need to tighten them correctly. Both over-tightening and under-tightening cause serious problems. Over-tightening is more common. People crank down on the plugs. This can crack the porcelain insulator, damage the threads in the head, and crush the plug gasket, preventing proper heat transfer. When heat can't transfer properly, the plug runs hot. A hot plug causes pre-ignition and detonation, which damages pistons. We've seen engines develop holes in pistons because someone over-torqued the spark plugs. Under-tightening is less common, but just as bad. A loose spark plug doesn't seal properly. Combustion gases blow by the threads, eroding them. You'll also get misfires. The fix is simple. Use a torque wrench. Every spark plug has a specific torque specification, usually between 15 and 30 foot-pounds. Check your service manual. If you don't have a torque wrench, buy one. They're $40 and prevent $1,000 mistakes. Using the wrong plugs. You're at the parts store and they have 3 different spark plugs for your car at different prices. You grab the cheapest one thinking they're all the same. Wrong. Using the wrong plugs can damage your engine. Spark plugs are engineered specifically for each engine. The heat range, electrode design, gap specification, and reach length all matter. Use the wrong heat range and the plug either runs too hot, causing pre-ignition or detonation, which damages pistons, or too cold, causing fouling. Modern engines are especially sensitive. High-performance engines, turbocharged engines, and direct injection engines require specific plug designs. Use the wrong plug and you'll have misfires and poor performance. We've seen people install wrong plugs and develop catalyst damage from unburned fuel. The catalyst damage alone is a $2,000 mistake. The fix? Always use the exact plug specification recommended by the manufacturer. Don't substitute, don't cheap out. The engineers designed the engine around specific plugs for a reason.
Ignoring the gap. You bought the right plugs, you're ready to install them, but did you check the gap? Most people assume new plugs come pre-gapped correctly. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Spark plug gap affects ignition and combustion efficiency. Too wide a gap and the ignition system struggles to fire the plug, causing misfires. Too narrow a gap and you get weak spark and incomplete combustion. Modern engines with coil-on plug ignition are especially sensitive. The coils are designed to fire a specific gap. Change that gap and you potentially damage the coil or cause misfires. The gap can also change during shipping. We've seen brand new plugs out of the box with incorrect gaps. The fix is simple. Always check and set the gap before installing plugs. Use a proper gap tool. Check your service manual for the correct gap specification and set every plug precisely. Not using anti-seize correctly. Last risk is the debate that never ends: anti-seize on spark plug threads. Some say always use it, some say never, and both can be wrong depending on your application. Here's the deal. Some manufacturers specifically say do not use anti-seize because their torque specs assume dry threads. If you add anti-seize and torque to the same spec, you're over-torquing because anti-seize reduces friction. This can crack the porcelain or damage threads. Other manufacturers say to use anti-seize but provide different torque specs for lubricated threads. The confusion comes from not knowing which applies. Use anti-seize when you shouldn't and you risk over-torquing. Don't use it when you should and you risk seizing the plugs. The fix? Check your specific vehicle service manual. If it says use anti-seize, use it and follow the reduced torque spec. If it says don't. And use dielectric grease on the boot where it connects to the plug. This prevents moisture intrusion and makes future removal easier. Let's recap the 7 risks. Breaking plugs in the head, use penetrant and never force it. Cross-threading new plugs, always start by hand. Dropping debris into cylinders, clean the wells and cover open holes. Wrong torque, use a torque wrench. Wrong plugs, use exact OEM specifications. Ignoring the gap, check and set every plug. And anti-seize confusion, follow your manual's instructions. Follow these precautions and spark plug changes are simple and safe. Ignore them and you're risking catastrophic engine damage. Now tell me in the comments, have you ever had a plug break during removal? And if this just saved you from destroying your engine, hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one.